All right, let's cut to the chase. You've been watching YouTube videos for the past 3 weeks. You have been watching every single video on how to get a wholesaling real estate deal, and you're stuck doing nothing. You keep telling your mom, your girlfriend, your cousin that you're building a wholesaling business when in actuality, you have gotten nowhere. And your bank account's crying. You've made pretty much no leads. You're getting nowhere in life. And you're wondering, should I buy this $30,000 course for the secrets of wholesaling real estate? Well, no. We ain't doing that today. What I'm going to do today is show you exactly how to get your first wholesaling real estate deal and exactly what you're lacking and what you need to have success in wholesaling real estate. Because your bank account finally needs some money coming in. Keeps going out. We're going to bring it in. And we're going to get a ton of success in wholesaling real estate today. Okay? You don't need another motivational quote. You just got to stop overthinking and getting to work. Now, I'm not going to give you some magic unicorn wholesaling real estate system that's going to magically throw leads in your pipeline that nobody has known before. I'm going to show you exactly how I can produce millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars every single month inside of our freewholesaling.com community, inside of our M2M community, and really from all of you guys on YouTube, and how you can copy their same success. Because there's no secret in this wholesaling business. You get cash by getting deals. And the only way you're going to make any money or get some motion in this business is by you actually going out here and taking action, getting work and getting to it. Now, of course, you want to hear the raw motivational speech today. I'll get into that, I guess. But most of you guys really need just to sit down and figure out what is wrong with your business and how we can actually make a change in your life. We're ready to go. We're pumped up. We're jacked up today to make some money. We're ready to go. We are pumped. So if you're ready to go, let's break this down and let's get into it. So everybody in here wants to know, obviously, the magic question. How in the world are you going to get success? How are you going to get your first wholesaling real estate deal? This is what we're all talking about, right? I just came back from a massive, awesome event, and the number one question everyone asked was two things. First, Zach, you're a lot taller than I thought, which was really weird. Everyone said that. Zach, you're a lot taller than I thought. What, do you think you think I'm like these other wholesaling YouTubers that are like 5'4"? No. Okay. First and foremost, no. And wow, Zach, how do I get my first wholesale deal? Now, everybody knows I'm the most jacked Greek god that's ever been developed in this world when it comes to wholesaling, but I can't really help you get to my level, okay? No one can bench like me, okay, and be this tall because you don't got that dog in you, okay? Rickin's my dad. Everyone knows this. I got genes that go for days out here being good at wholesaling. But the second thing, how to get your first wholesaling deal is a lot easier. You see, I did a whole entire presentation at this event, and the number one question on this presentation, hilarious to me, is just exactly to tell people like what separates someone who's good in wholesaling versus who's not good in wholesaling. We blew the whole thing out of the water because we showed something on that event that nobody else was ever done in wholesaling. I showed over $1 million of just success in our free community and our YouTube channel that nobody else was doing. No one else was showing this type of success. You know why? Because of exactly the strategies that we teach that cost no money at all to get started. That's how you do it. And that's exactly what we're going to be teaching today to help you get a bunch of success. Now, first and foremost, we got to understand we are wholesaling real estate in 2025. This is not 2005 into wholesaling real estate, okay? A lot of you guys are wholesaling real estate in like the old school mentality. The mentality that doesn't work anymore in wholesaling, the mentality that won't get you anything, the mentality that won't even land you one dang wholesaling deal. Because if you're doing what everybody else is doing, what in your world is going to change? What kind of success are you going to get? You ain't going to get nothing. You ain't going to get nothing. There we go. Just make sure the audio is good. But basically, you get nothing. You get no deals. You get no success. And you just wonder why. Why am I not getting any success? And why is everybody else having success? The truth is you have to wholesale in the modern times. And wholesaling real estate changes drastically. This is why everyone asks, is there any good books on wholesaling? There ain't no good books on wholesaling. Wholesaling changes like that. The one best advice I can give to anybody watching this right now is you have to be using AI. This is by far the most fundamental thing anybody needs to be throwing in their own entire wholesaling business. But AI is here to stay. And AI is making massive moves when it comes to changing your life. And so first and foremost, I just being straight up with everybody, if you are not using AI on anything when it comes to wholesaling, you are absolutely cooked. You are jammed. You're peanut butter and jellied. You are done. You ain't getting nothing. You got no action. You got no motion. You got nothing. Okay. You are cooked, as the kids say. All right. You have nothing going on. You are done. Okay. Gone. Okay. The thing is, most wholesalers just truly don't understand how powerful AI is right now and how much of it's going to change wholesaling in the future. The future is AI. And I'll be honest with you. And again, I'm going to give everyone a sneak peek. I'm not going to say much, but version 4 of X Leads is getting there. And development's happening right now, and is 100% AI driven, and it's going to be the biggest bomb I've ever dropped in the wholesaling space. If it's really scary, like it's really scary. And the direction I'm betting my entire everything on inside of X Leads on AI going forward, and it's going to be insane. But the thing is, AI is making massive moves and massive changes in your life. And if you're not implementing AI, you are 100% behind the 8 ball. You're going to absolutely go nowhere in wholesaling, especially if you ain't using AI. And so I think the first thing AI can really do right now that not a lot of people want to talk about is the learning curve of wholesaling gets cut in half by using AI. And I think this is something nobody really wants to talk about, but let me show you exactly what this is. So if you go to GPTs inside of inside of ChatGPT, I'll give everyone the link right now. But using an AI coach is probably one of the greatest, most powerful tools anyone can use. So if you go to ChatGPT right here, you're going to find something pretty crazy. Let me change this over here. All right, here we go. This is actually like absolutely insane. But if you go to GPTs and you just search wholesaling, okay? Just search wholesaling on GPTs. The first thing that's going to pop up here is going to be my wholesaling real estate GPT. For some reason, it wasn't loaded up today. There we go. So if you want to look up wholesaling on ChatGPT, so if you go to explore GPTs and you go to wholesaling, okay, it's on the bottom, it's on the left-hand corner. If you go to GPTs, there's this thing called the wholesaling real estate GPT. Now, if you ever look at, there's no other GPT with this much volume. We have the number one wholesaling GPT in the world, but this is Zach and Rick's, obviously, wholesaling real estate GPT. It's the number one used GPT in the wholesaling space because it's literally the best. Everyone calls it Zach GPT, which I think is hilarious. But pretty much it has watched 10,000 hours of me. It is by far the greatest powerful tool any beginner in wholesaling real estate can use. It will tell you and perfectly tailor exactly my brain into your palms in a snap of the fingers. So first and foremost, I'm going to give everyone I'm going to drop the link. It's absolutely for free. If you want to ask yourself, hey, is Baltimore, Maryland a good market for wholesaling, right? And if you ask it that, you can literally, any question you want to ask me, all you do is just ask the wholesaling real estate GPT. It's like the magic conch shell for wholesaling real estate. I don't know if anyone remembers the magic conch shell, but this is pretty much what it is. It's the magic conch shell of wholesaling real estate of OG, I guess people in their 20s will know the SpongeBob reference, but basically it tells you everything you need to know. And it's pretty dang good. So again, is Baltimore, Maryland a good market? It combines my brain with ChatGPT and is by far the greatest tool anyone can use to learn wholesaling real estate. So it is absolutely kind of destroying any type of education. It's really killed most paid education for wholesaling. But really, any question you want to ask, the GPT is going to know exactly. It's going to pull, hey, this is exactly where you pull code violations in Baltimore. Like, this GPT is insane. Okay, like, let me drop the link one more time. Okay. Now, if you want the link to it, you have to be in freewholesaling.com. So let me drop the link real quick on here. But if you go to freewholesaling.com, you'll get a link right here. If you go to freewholesaling.com in the course, which is a free course, by the way, you'll get a link to actually join this GPT absolutely for free. Now, what you're going to learn in here is you're going to put in your market. It's just going to tell you where the code violations are. It's going to tell you everything you need to know. And I promise you, if you just ask a bunch of beginner questions, I wish I had this as a beginner. It'd cut my learning curve in half, like I always say. But it'll tell you exactly everything you need to know to have success. Every single question you ask it, it's there. So if you ask it, how do I skip trace properties? Right? And if you ask it how to skip trace properties, look what it's going to do. It's going to say to skip trace properties, it's going to say number one, pull list to skip trace. It's going to tell you do it from paid lists, free lists. It's obviously telling you to go to xleads.com, which obviously is probably the greatest wholesaling software of all time, where you do it for free at True People Search a Cyber Rock Contract. Like, guys, if you ask me this question, this is going to be the answer for it. Like, kind of crazy, okay? But that is exactly how to do it. Now, most people really don't understand, oh my gosh, how is this even possible? How in the world can you do, like, that's it. It's so funny to me. So many people get so confused. They're like, oh my gosh, how do I get started? How do I get in wholesaling world? How do I? This is it. This is all you have to do. But so many people will ask, oh my gosh, I have all these questions. Can I do this? Can I do this? Can I do this? Can I ask? No. This is the magic solution to all your problems. Okay. So if you have any questions in wholesaling, before you go drop a comment, literally just ask the magic Zach GPT. And it's most likely I've tested this out like crazy. With about 95% accuracy, it's going to say exactly what I would say in that situation, which I think is absolutely insane, but it really will. Okay. Now, if you want to get wholesaling real estate deals quick, just use AI. Now, for most people, especially as like a beginner, I'm the type of guy that tells you, I like to grind. I like to tell you to go work hard. I like to tell you go all in on wholesaling rate and all these things. But to be brutally honest with you, finding wholesaling real estate deals, especially starting out, 60 days max, so 60 minutes a day max. Like, most people feel, and this is the biggest thing I've been seeing in the industry a lot right now, is a lot of people feel like they need to go out here and work 16, 17 hours a day to get deals and success and all these things. Now, I definitely teach a lot of people how they can go out here and work 7, 10 hours a day and grind it out and, be Mr. Muscle Man and go nuts. Like, you can do that. That is definitely an amazing way to go out here and get success. But for the vast majority, if you want to put in 8, 9, 10 hours a day into wholesaling, you are going to find that you do it really hard for like 3, 4, 5, 6 days, and day 7 you break. Most people just can't handle it. And what I'm telling everyone is maybe just put an hour, 2 hours a day most, maybe 60 minutes a day. I would rather you work, and legit, I would rather you work 1 hour a day on finding motivated sellers. Whoa, it's going slower, just me. Boy. Why his computer's crashing on me? Oh boy. Older horses. There we go. I don't know why the computer's crashing on me today. There we go. Got 32 gigs of RAM in the sucker today. All right. There we go. Okay. But it's better if you put 1 hour a day into this business. That's about 7 hours a week. Than putting 5 hours one day, skip a day, put an hour, skip a couple days, do an hour. And it's better just do 1 hour a day. Okay. It's like saying, should I hit the gym 7 hours on Monday and then not work out the rest of the week? No, it's better to do 1 hour a day. And the whole point of it is it builds the habit. Now, you got to remember this. You don't get guns like this from just sitting around and manifesting it. You get it from hitting the gym. Okay. You got to remember why I got the long sleeves, the bigger shirt today, because I have to just distract. You can't be distracted by my physique today. Okay. I know I'm distracting. Okay. Sorry, ladies, you don't get the high candy today, but we're trying to help the brains out today. Okay. All right. I know I'm a distraction. Okay. Trust me. I get it, but we need to talk about the important stuff, but all jokes aside, the reason why people can get muscles right, it's because you just show up every single day and do it. The same thing happens in wholesaling. You show up every single day and you do it. No excuses, no problems. And so 60 days, okay, if you could do 1 hour a day for about 60 days, that'll form enough habit for you to get success. And the real success and the real thing I've seen here, and again, I ain't going to toot my own horn here, and I probably will, is the real success I've seen in the wholesaling business has come from accountability. That's the same thing when it comes to working out, the gym, video games, whatever skill set, whatever thing you want to do well in. Real success will always come from personal accountability. Now, that's a boring statement. You'd want me to say, grind, bro. Yeah. And like, get the cool music in the back and say, you got to grind. You got to eat dirt. You have to literally get dirt from the ground and just eat it. That's how you become a man. That's how you become a successful wholesaler. You need to chop both your legs off and use them as sticks for walking. That's what TikTok wants you to know, right? It wants you to be massively crazy, go nuts, run 16 miles a day, get up at 2 a.m. in the morning. That's the real way to succeed. But that's not it. It's accountability. It's showing up every single day and having success. Now, I've been running an experiment for about 6 weeks. No, about 5 weeks in the M2M group. And something crazy has been happening in there, right? I have about a 98% success rate in our paid school group. 98% success rate because I track every single student inside the school group. Every single person that did exactly what I told them to do. Like I gave everyone in the school group, they have a 90-day checklist. Day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And each checklist usually has a video with it. Tells you exactly what you got to do step by step, right? And it's like, make these many texts, do many of these calls, set up this, do this, right? And 98% of everyone that did exactly to a T everything I said, they all got a deal within 2 weeks. And that's not because I'm trying to toot my own horn here, but just because I'm just telling you how this works. And so I'm going to show you exactly what it looks like here, right? So like I post this in our free group, but if you go right here, we got some pretty cool wins on here. But again, I'm not showing this to brag. I'm just showing real people, real results that are not just me. Everyone says, oh, you're just doing look at all these. So these are a bunch of people. These aren't everyone, but this is exactly like just a couple wins that people wanted that I had permission basically to, basically talk about. But like, Perry closes another creative finance deal. He's got 2 deals. He did exactly what I said. Paul working on getting advisory, renegotiating 2 deals. Veronica locked up 4 contracts, got about 6 figures in potential deals. And shout out to Veronica. I actually talked to her in San Antonio. She's a great lady. Hansela has a walkthrough. Got a deal pretty much set through there. Amber got a 3rd or 4th deal for the month. Rob has 13 deals he got locked up. Joe has his first deal scheduled November 3rd. Cole locked up 3 deals this week. Is this Cole from Green Bay? Look at that. Look at my man Cole with the hoodie. That's my guy. He lives in Green Bay, Wisconsin. I met him. Cole's an absolute G of a guy. Shout out to Cole. Ross has 2 closings. Benjamin's got 15 deals under contract from her system. Gianluca secured his first deal. That's Kyra. 1 deal locked up. We have, I think, Cam closed a deal this month, and he has 3 others. Geronimo's got a deal locked up. Lilian deal locked up. Orlando got a deal locked up. Jason locked up. Closed at 11 grand. Cameron already closed a $10,000 land deal this month, but he's got another deal locked up set for November 14th. Angel's got 5 properties locked up. Total 70 contracts in the community, over $1 million pending from people outside of me and the coaches in the M2M group. Now, again, I'm not saying this to go toot my horn and tell you to go, join M2M, even though joining M2M would be legit amazing for you. I'm just telling you that the success rate that we are currently finding from people who can just do exactly what I say and I keep them accountable is there. Now, you don't need to join M2M, right? Again, the whole point of M2M is that I am basically your babysitter, okay? I don't even know how to say that in the most nicest way possible, but people pay money. They basically pay a deposit, and they lose their deposit if they don't do what I say, and if they do exactly what I say and they can't close a deal, then they get their money back, which is like, I guess 2 or 5% of the people. But basically, what is this? Hold on. Here we go. Basically, people pay a $226 deposit for 3 months. And if they follow exactly what I say to a T, step by step, they will 100% get all their money back. But here's the problem. Everyone who does it and who does exactly what we say, they all get their money back, which is crazy. But the dang truth there is we get a lot of people's success here, right? Dimitri's doing 120K a month. 346 his first year from Adele. Jason made 389 his first deal. Yasmin, she made 227 grand. And the whole point here is, right, like, We give you our VAs. We give you our systems. We give you kind of all our stuff. We give you this refundable deposit if you don't get a deal. We raise the prices every 100 members, right? And we started this about 4 weeks ago, and we have 632 people on here. The whole point is, and I'm going to tell you, like, you don't need to pay for M2M now. Like, I'm telling you what it is. Nobody has to pay for M2M anymore. Because just don't even join M2M. Just be accountable for yourself. The problem is most people can't. But what I have found is, because these people in that group, they know I'm breathing down their necks, they actually do the work. They're forced to do the work. And they all end up getting deals. And so if you want to check it out, go to joinm2m.com. But like, that's not the whole point of today. The whole point of the video today is accountability is what you need to start having. You got to remember, I never asked these people. By the way, all those people I just showed you, right? I never asked them to drop 5, 6, 7 grand a month like most people. I give them about 500. I told them $500 a month in marketing. That's all they had. So you don't need to join M2M. You don't need to do that. You don't need a fancy software. All I'm telling you right now, if you want to get your first wholesaling deal, you need to be extremely self-accountable for yourself. Now, I never had any of those programs starting out, but I'll let you know this one fact. I whooped my own butt so hard getting into wholesaling real estate. I whooped my own butt. I went hard at myself. I was a jerk to myself. I was so extreme on myself. And I'm the type of person who doesn't need someone to tell me what to do. Just being honest with you. I am the type of person that will wake up, wholesale all day, go to bed, wake up, wholesale all day, go back to bed. That was me. I would work 15 hours a day, work out for an hour, eat dinner, go to bed, repeat the whole process. And all I did every single day was wholesaling real estate. That's why I'm one of the best people when it comes to closing someone on the phone, because all I did. It's legit. That's why I'm the best people at calling, because that's all I did. That's why I'm so good at finding cash buyers, because that's all I did. Like, I eat, breathed, lived wholesaling real estate. And I've been doing this for over 9 years, pretty much 14, 15 hours a day. No one can even, if you wanted to work 9, 10 hours a day in wholesaling, and I just decided to quit, you would have to be 7 years before you'd even catch up to me. And then I come back and then you can't even catch up, right? That's how far gone. Like, if I just worked 8 hours a day, which I currently do right now, if I only stayed at 8 hours a day, it would take you about 70 years to catch up the amount of hours I put in wholesaling real estate. That's how much hustle I've put in this business at just 26 years old that people could only even dream of. So everyone who goes out, like, asks me, Zach, how are you so successful? How are you so successful? Because how it worked everybody. I was extremely self-accountable to myself. I basically break out in hives and itches if I didn't get enough calls in for the day, because I knew the best way to lead to success in wholesaling, to lead to deals, was I would go out here and I would make offers and I would produce leads. And so if I call sellers, that produces leads. And when I produce leads, I produced offers, and offers is how all the money's made in wholesaling real estate. Because when I made offers, I made money and I made cash. So you need insane self-accountability for yourself. Okay. You don't need a personal trainer. Just get jacked yourself. Okay. That's the thing. That's all you got to do. So everyone knows this. I'm really good at making wholesale. First and foremost, I'm really good at making a ton of money in wholesale. I make a ton of moolah. Okay. I make a lot of money wholesaling. I'm also really good at making you guys a lot of money. The thing is, at that event this week, I showed over $1 million of checks from our YouTube subscribers, just like you, in 1 month, over $1 million of these are people just shouting me out. Nobody else in wholesaling can do that, because the people that get success, they just follow what I say. Monkey see, monkey do. That's all I did. They literally just do what I did. Okay, that's what Zach did. I'm going to do the same exact thing. That's what it is. They're going to be doing exactly what I'm showing you today. So you want to know how to get success, how to get that cash, how to get some success. Let me show you exactly how to do it right now. Number one, I would say for everybody, the majority of people that get a wholesaling deal, they're going to have some sort of what I call a shovel. They're going to have a tool. Now, you don't have to have a tool. You could just drive for dollars, solo, no software, nothing. That's fine. But what I'm saying is the majority of people that get their first wholesale deal in any community you're going to find have at least a tool. And so what I equate with this is basically having a shovel versus digging without a shovel. Now, the software that I tell everyone to use is X Leads. Everybody knows I love X Leads. It's the best wholesaling software ever. If you just go to xleads.com, xleads.com, You just see the website, you'll be like, oh wow, that's crazy. It's like it's an all-in-one wholesaling software. It does everything. It's a CRM, it's a dialer, 25,000 skip traces included. It's like the all-in-one wholesaling software. Everything you need to wholesale real estate to under $97 a month. It's the best. By far, the best. Now, I've personally found that wholesalers with X leads will outperform wholesalers without it. That's not me being a jerk. That's not me just saying something that's untrue. It's just the people that have X leads outperform people who don't have it. The why? It's just telling the truth. People are digging with a shovel than without a shovel. So the tale of two wholesalers here is the wholesalers that will spend 8 hours a day using our triple line dialer are going to have way more success than people who call 8 hours a day with just a single line dialer. That's just the fact of life. Now, you might have a triple line dialer, but people on X leads are sending 30,000 text messages a month, and they have AI do all the texting for them. That person is just going to do more volume with AI and have better success than the people who don't use AI. That's why X leads is the GOAT, because it's the only wholesaling software you can send AI text messages. You can send a text, have AI pretty much reply to the seller, and if the AI says, oh, this person's motivated, they throw it inside of your CRM, which is the X lead CRM, right? Whole thing's owned inside of one platform, right? So the truth here is you're digging without a shovel versus you need a shovel. So I tell everyone, just get X leads. By far the best wholesaling software out there. But the problem is most people are using the wrong shovel. So you're using probably some janky software that is overpriced and pretty dang stupid. So I tell everyone, if you want to get serious, go to X leads, go grab it, right? I will tell you this though, okay? If you have no money, that's fine. Really the biggest thing for X leads over anybody else is the amount of pretty much free skip traces you get and the quality of it. So if you don't have X leads or you don't have the money for X leads, that's fine. What I want you to do is go inside of freewholesaling.com, right? The free community, go in the comment section right here and say, hey, I don't have money for X leads. Does anybody in here have extra skip traces? We have people who have the X plan on X leads have 60,000 skip traces a month inside of X leads. It's like you panhandling on the street. They'll give you little skip traces. They'll throw you a bone. They'll give you some skips. Say, hey, bro, like I'll give you 4,000 skip traces. Just give me half your deal. Because the worst possible thing you can do in this business, if you're calling and texting, is you're manually skip tracing. Because that will take you 30, 40, 50 hours a week just to manually skip trace. If you go inside of X leads, get it done. Oh, that was bad. The snap of a finger. So don't manually skip trace anymore. Don't pay some stupid dude 14 cents for your skip tracing. That's a scam too. You'd be spending I saw a guy once that said, hey, just spend $2,000 a month in skip tracing. Like, bro, what are you talking about? That is insane. X leads gang. Love to see it. Got some funny comments, but basically I would tell everyone that the other thing with X leads, and again, this is just the truth, is you have a lot of accountability when it comes to your calls. So you don't need a software for this, but I will tell you this, okay? If I'm going to do some one-on-ones today, I'm going to talk to as many of you as I possibly can, but I'm going to mention this one thing, okay? If you are doing any type of marketing and you want to take my time, which is fine. I want to give my time to everyone and help everyone here. But if I ask you simple questions, for example, if I ask you, how many calls did you make in the past week? And you say, I don't know. This is why you're not getting any deals. Zach, I don't know why I'm getting no deals. I'm texting. What? How many texts are you sending out? I don't know. What can I do for you? Like, okay, let me telepathically read your mind and figure out what you're doing. Like, I can't telepathically read your mind, bro. The thing is, if you tell me I'm doing 1,000 texts every week and they're like government lists, I'm like, that's 5,000 a month. That's not bad. You should be getting you should get at least 10 leads out of that. Even if you don't even know what you're doing. How many leads you got? I don't know how many leads I have. Like, the main issue is you don't know your own numbers for your own business. So it's the same thing in bodybuilding. You know, it's like, how many calories are you eating? How much protein you're having? I don't know. A lot of people, like, when they want to work out, they just feel like they can lift weights for like 15 minutes a day and then just eat whatever burgers they want and get a six-pack. It doesn't. In the short term, if you're uneducated, it's a lot more effort to get jacked, and it's a lot more effort to get deals consistently than you think. But once you figure it out, it's actually pretty dang simple. Also, guys, you should be texting. If you're not texting, I don't know what you're doing. The amount of effort versus leads you're going to get from texting is insane right now, especially with AI. And obviously, XLeads is drawing for dollars. I think everyone should drive for dollars. But the number one lesson I can tell everybody, bar none right now, is you make money in wholesaling by making offers. That is the fundamental KPI for everybody getting started in this business. And the truth is, if you ain't making offers, you ain't making money. Let me say that again. If you ain't making offers, you ain't making money. So if you're asking yourself this one question, let me ask you, are you making offers? Yes or no? And if the answer is, I'm not making offers, then you ain't making money, my friend. If you ain't making offers, you ain't making money. So if you want to know why you're not making any money in wholesaling, it's because you ain't making offers, pal. Oh, well, Zach, how do I make offers? You make offers by producing leads. You need people to see who you are and what you're doing. So if you want to make offers, start calling more, texting more. That seems like a lot of work. Okay, well, go use XLeads and go send 30,000 AI texts. It won't be any work. The AI will do all the work for you. The AI bot's trained for XLeads. When they're interested in selling, it'll go straight in your CRM. Then I get, well, actually, I saw an article saying that texting was illegal. Okay, yeah, texting's actually illegal if you're a realtor. But if you're a licensed person like me, guys, I was in Chicago last week. I don't know if anyone knows that. I don't know if anyone knows this. Pull it up. Does everybody know that I actually went inside, and this is disgusting. You're going to throw up when you see this. And I did this for a good reason. Zach Ginn, I walked into the National Association of Realtors headquarters in Chicago. This is a true thing. Look, I walked into NAR's headquarters. This is NAR's headquarters. I walked into NAR's headquarters in Chicago. This was me. I walked into NAR. All right. Now, once I walked in the building, I started bursting into flames. And the lady was like, why are you bursting into flames? Why is your skin peeling? Why is there lesions all over? And I said, it just smells like realtor in here. And I had to walk out, and then I was magically fine. But the moral of the story is, if you're a realtor, yeah, you're screwed. Okay, I went there. It smelled like sulfur in there. I don't know what that means. It smelled like cat litter. It smelled like broke people in there. I didn't like it, so I walked out instantly. But the truth is, if you're a realtor, you're fine, right? And so whenever everyone tells me, "Oh, Zach, wholesaling's illegal. Wholesaling's legal to call or text," I mean, let me show you this. Hold a second. I don't know why it's freaking out on me. Okay. Oh boy. There we go. But why is this thing spazzing on me today? Hold on, we'll get this figured out. There we go. So again, this is a real lawsuit that happened, and I actually was. Let me show everyone this. I actually talked to the person that actually was part of this lawsuit. I had a full conversation with this person today. I had a conversation the week before, another conversation again. I actually been in talks with one of the people that were in this lawsuit for a very long time. And it was really funny because I'm not going to get too much into it because I'm gonna speak about it a little later because there's something big that's dropping with this that I'm not going to tell anyone. But I will tell you this right now, okay? that it is extremely legal to call somebody if you're not a licensed realtor. And we have now a federal case law and lots of case law protecting us. Making an offer to buy someone's house is not illegal on a call or a text. This case law has protected us really, really well here. And so many people feel like, oh my gosh, it's illegal to do this. It's not. Most likely a realtor is telling you it's illegal because they're a realtor. Like, it was bad. I went to the NAR headquarters was, I don't know why it smelled so bad. But I don't know. It smelled bad in my eyes. I don't know. Looked bad too. But basically, you get your first wholesaling real estate by making offers. And if someone's going to tell you it's illegal, I get people telling me, Zach, it's illegal to wholesale in this area. No, it was really funny. At that event in San Antonio, someone told me, I'm not wholesaling because I think it's illegal in San Antonio. And then I grabbed this guy. His name is George. George, awesome dude. I said, hey, George. He said, what's up, bro? Cool guy. He sounds just like that. Deep voice. And I said, how many deals did you do last month in Oklahoma? He said, 5. And I said, do you have a license? No. Is it legal wholesale? No. I double closed. I'm like, and I just said this, I'm like, so why is it illegal to call or text or do anything in Oklahoma? I don't know. Change the life. So wholesaling real estate is completely legal. It's crazy, okay? So if you can go out here and stop wasting your time, right? Tell everyone, stop looking at the TikToks, all these other things, wasting your time, and just get offers out there, you're going to have success. And probably my best piece of advice for anyone, starting out is just copy 10 successful wholesalers and go out here and get deals. That's it. Like, I'm being honest with you. Remember that list of like 20 people I showed earlier today? And I showed like the week before 20 other people doing deals. Just reach out to any of those people on school and say, hey, Zach posted that you had a bunch of success. What are you doing? Just copy what they do. That's what was so cool about the San Antonio event. I got all these people saying, Zach, as one guy said, Zach, I'm making $500K this year. What should I do? And some other guys said, you're making $500,000 from Zach's stuff? They're like, yeah. How much did you pay Zach? Nothing. What did you do? I did this, this, and this. Can I do it in my market? Because we are in opposite markets. Yeah, fine. Like, that's all it is. There are so many people in the freewholesaling.com and all that. They make a lot of money wholesaling. And you just message them. What do you do? Can I do the same thing? Can I JV with you? Like, just copy 10 successful wholesalers and just do what they do. They're more likely to help you out than anybody else. Especially if you're not even in the market. So just copy 10 of those successful wholesalers and you are going to absolutely crush it in your business. So everybody wants to know what's my angle here. My angle here is to make offers. And anything you do that's not making offers isn't going to make you money. So you making your logo, you doing it, just calling and texting, reverse trying for dollars, email blasting, digital banner signs, they're all going to lead you to deals and success. So if you want to check it out, I got a free wholesaling course where I teach all this stuff absolutely for free. It also has my AI bot. Check it out right here, freewholesaling.com. Love to help you guys out. So let's answer some questions. I am ready. I am jacked. I just got back from an awesome trip. So spoke in San Antonio, said hi to a lot of awesome people. Everyone was really awesome to me. Really, really cool. I talked to all the speakers there. They're all cool. And I went to Chicago. I got a Chicago hot dog for the first time. That was amazing. I rode the L train if you're from Chicago at 11 p.m. at night. That was interesting. Yeah, it was very interesting. I love Chicago. Chicago's a cool place. So yeah, I really, really enjoyed my time there. And now I'm back. And it was 50 degrees and I hated it. So really fun time. Chicago's an awesome city. I'm definitely be back there. Really, really cool spot. So, all right, let's answer some questions. Let me get some one-on-ones for everyone there too. So let's paste the one-on-one chat. So if you want to talk to me one-on-one, here is the link. And more than happy to help all of you guys out. So let me just check on one thing here while I get everyone on the one-on-ones here. Let's break it all down. All right. All righty. So we got a lot of questions here. So let's answer them and see what's up. All right. Okay. D'Angelo says, I can't message and I'm on level 5. What's going on? I have no idea. Is that freeholston.com? I'll look you up. Let's see. Southwest, so SW Houston, Miguel. What's up, Miguel? How do I get a police list where I can see who got arrested from the police station? So you're going to go to the sheriff's department, police station, whatever, ask for a list of all the arrests for the past 7 days. So you just ask the records. They're basically called the records department. And they're more than happy to help you out with that. Hold on. Nope. Hello. Hello. There we go. Vincent.
Zach, what's up, man?
Sure.
Can you hear me?
Hold on.
See if you can hear me.
Pop it up.
Can you hear me?
All right. Can you hear me? There we go. What's going on?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay. Because I can't. For whatever reason, my camera won't let me show myself.
What's going on?
Man, I'm in this predicament, man. I went to this house appointment this morning, right? Mm-hmm. And long story short, this house has to be sold by December 4th because of back taxes. And the person that I'm dealing with has a cousin that was supposed to list this property, but I guess the cousin was slow on his feet. So I came in there. I asked him, did they sign anything with the cousin? He said no. So I came in there, got them comfortable. They signed an agreement with me. I know they kind of was antsy about the numbers, and I told them, hey, if I could give you more, I can, but I just want to make sure this thing closes by December 4th. And so, of course, word got back to the cousin, and he's mad now that they didn't do the listing with him and X, Y, and Z.
No one's a realtor. Dirty realtors.
So, like I told him, we can't even know if the house can be sold because what happened was they did a quick claim deed. His mom passed away. They did a quick claim deed, but for whatever reason, they messed up the quick claim deed, and they were supposed to get it back notarized again, but they didn't. I don't know what was going on at the time. This is like 3 years ago. So tomorrow I got to call the title company to see, can we even get this house under his name? We have the paperwork that showed it was notarized for them to get the quick claim deed done, but can we even get this house closed and in his name? If not, they have to go through a probate process, but they don't have time to go through a probate process. So my dilemma is.
So
go ahead.
So what's up with this deadline?
So they owe back taxes. They owe like $20,000 in back taxes. So the county's like, hey, either you pay something. Right, it's an auction coming up on December 4th. So that's So
they don't have time to be.
And that's and Zach, and that's what I told them. I said, if this cousin was so serious in getting his property done, if y'all only been thinking about this for a week, he should have been on his house within that week. He should have had y'all sign papers on the market within that week if it was really that serious.
Yeah.
So that's my problem is I'm trying to figure out how, like, hopefully, like I said, I don't know. I'm gonna call title tomorrow and see because in the will it says the house was supposed to belong to him, and then they got the quitclaim deed that was documented back in 2022. So I'm gonna see what my title company can do to get that house in his name, and we can get it closed. But I told him, hey, I could come up 10,000, 15,000, no problem. This is gonna be probably a nice little size deal. I ain't gonna lie to you. I got them so low. I was like, hey, like I just want to make because there's so much stuff low. I be going to the house. So I don't, you know how these buyers are now. It's like, man, you'll think a house worth something. You know what I mean? Come on, man. And they'll think you'll think a house worth something. They'll be like, oh no, it's this. I'm like, I don't want none of them kind of problems. So I got down as low as I can. So I told them I could come up something if I need to. Like I said, we can still get this closed, but I need you to let me work. Like let your like now they want me to because it was funny. I told them, hey, text me your email all day. Now the cousin talked to them. They're like, oh, can you send the agreement we signed early today? I'm like, why you want me to send it now? I've been texting you all day to send me the email, and so I can send it to y'all. And I'm like, he's trying to figure out how y'all can get out the agreement. She was like, yeah. And I was like, nah, like that ain't cool. Like let me work. I came in there, y'all felt comfortable with me, so it is what it is now. He gotta just, yeah, it is what it is.
Okay. Hold on, my audio off?
I'm going to talk to as many of you as I possibly can.
All right, it's like audio's going in and out. Okay. So, I mean, I'll be honest with you, man. First of all, let me know, guys, in the chat, what's up with the audio. Hopefully it's working well. December 14th is going to be roughly...
December 4th.
4th?
Yes.
30 days. I mean, you got to lock it up right now. We're going to start running title. That's literally the only thing you can do.
That's what
I like talking about what's in your control versus what's not in your control.
Okay.
That's it. That's legit all you can do right now, man.
My thing is, how do I keep the cousin? Like he talking about. Well, the wife. I talked to the wife. She said she go talk to her husband about the cousin. Like he's mad. How do I keep him? Do I talk? You know what I mean? Like he's slowing his feet.
Okay.
Now he.
Vincent, man, that realtor's mad because he can't make money off of his own family in a desperate time.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
He wants to list it, make him feel good, and maybe lock up a deal in 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And throw his hands up in the air like a little baby.
Right.
So the other option you have is, what state is this in?
Florida.
Oh, God. Florida's like the worst state for this. But basically, you potentially could talk to someone. Once you lock the deal, you can talk to somebody nice at the county and see if they could delay the sale because it's currently under contract or it's going to be paid at closing. I doubt you'll get a good sob story, but I've seen it done before.
Say that one more time. I can hear you. Say that one more time.
You can go to the... Hold on.
Okay, we're gonna.
There you go. Now you sound better.
Okay, this is way better. Okay, cool.
Yeah, way better.
You could potentially ask the county if they could delay the auction. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because you have the deal locked up and all the taxes are gonna be closed.
Right.
All paid for at closing. You could do that.
Right.
Extend it. But just because you have a salty realtor cousin, I don't really care. You got to remember, there's millions of realtors out there. Every seller has a cousin that's a realtor, basically. Just because he's salty, does he have to sign it?
Nah, like I said, they already signed everything.
What's the problem? Oh, you're already under contract?
Yeah.
So what's the problem?
The cousin was like, you were supposed to do business with me. I thought I was gonna list the property for y'all. It's just like, that entitlement.
I'll be telling you this, Vincent. Okay, I don't know if I should tell you this publicly on air, but I would just say this. Say you're going to put in a really good word, and we're going to try to get you to be the listing it when we resell it, if we flip it. How about that? Mm-hmm. Really? Really? And you will consider it. Just tell him you're going to consider it.
Right.
He'll be in the first running to relist the property.
Right.
That might shut him up because realtors only care about one thing, and that is their money.
Right.
All they care about is money.
And that's why I was trying to explain to them, like, if this is really helping family.
I would say you're going to do your best, and you're going to give him first shot to list the property, most likely.
Okay.
That's the only thing you're going to do to shut this guy up.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's a stinky, dirty, greedy realtor.
Exactly.
He doesn't care about his family's success. And guess what? His family would have used him. There we go. I think I cut out for a second. His family would have used him, bro, if he was good.
Yeah.
His family chose not. Remember that? Hey, your family chose not to use you, not me.
That's what I'm trying to say. Y'all was comfortable doing business with me. Y'all shouldn't have even got to me if y'all was gonna go with him. What was it?
Maybe homeboy hasn't been selling any deals. You know, they got to find an action taker, and that's not him. So, dude, I think you make him feel like you're giving first shot.
Okay. Yeah,
Why don't you just tell the cash buyer, hey, I think you should use this guy as the realtor.
Yeah,
He's gonna say, Vincent, shut up and just find me deals.
exactly.
That's fine, but at least you tried.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of have to just make this guy feel okay, or he might have a shot here, because he's just going to be a complete jerk.
And so like now, like I said, this is two things I'm scared about. So now he literally just texted me saying I'm waiting on the contract that I signed earlier today. So my thing is I'm gonna send him my agreement. I'm trying to like, how do I get them from not trying to back out of this deal?
He's gonna wait. What about backing out? I just checked the audio one more time. Say that again.
No, I'm saying they want the agreement for me to send it to him now. I was gonna send it to him early today. But now they want it now to send over to him so he can look at it and see if they can get out of the agreement.
Why do they want out?
No, they only want it because now they're pressing me about it because they're going to send it to him. They don't want out. You know what I'm saying? That makes sense.
Oh, they want him to analyze the contract?
Yeah. Like,
well, they already signed it, right?
Right.
You know what he's going to do, right? You know this. Line 14 just clearly states that the costs are not going to be, it's going to be an extra $100 for you. And he's screwing you. Go with me. So this is like a lawyer. Whatever you send will not be satisfactory. So if I would be honest with you, if the realtor wants a copy, you give him a copy of a blank contract, nothing filled out.
Okay.
That's what I would do. I would just give him a blank contract.
So send a blank. I tell the seller, hey, I could just send you a blank agreement if you go send this over to your cousin.
Well, the seller should get a copy of what they signed.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna. I've been trying to send it to them all day.
If the cousin wants to reach out to you, you send him a blank contract. That's
what I'm saying. Like I've been trying to send them the agreement all day today. Now they want the agreement since they talked to the cousin. You know what I'm saying?
If a seller signed a legally binding contract with you, they deserve to have a copy of it.
Right.
Just saying the truth. That's the right thing to do, and that's what you should be doing.
Right.
But the cousin, I care less about him. He gets a blank one. Screw him.
Okay.
Sorry. It's just true though.
Yeah, I was just trying to figure out a game plan because I know he's gonna be there waiting. He's gonna be just there waiting to see what happens, you know, or he already tried to make him fear. Oh, the house can be taken from y'all anytime. Now he's trying to throw fear at him now, and I'm like, why was this all? Where was all this when you was trying to help them? Now you so I'm trying to figure out ways of him not trying to get in their ear and getting this done. That's why
he's always gonna be in their ear, dude. He just wants money, man. So you got to follow up and just keep building the relationship. You just have someone that wants. They're a mess. My best advice for you here, dude, is if they request a contract, you just have to give it to them. Sorry, you can't withhold it from a seller. That's just not the right thing to do. They should know what they signed.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Okay. Yeah.
I mean, let's try to find a buyer. Get this thing closed as soon as possible.
Yeah, that's not like I said. The price is that to where it's gonna close. It's just about like making sure we get the house in his name through the documents that he sent me with the quick claim deed, and I'm not worried about the property closing. What I'm worried about is his cousin trying to find a way for them not to do business with me, and that's what will really have me tight. Yeah.
I mean, it's outside. You're not gonna be able to force this guy not to say anything bad about you.
Yeah.
So make sure you give the seller the contract they signed and ask for the cousin's info. Say you'll send him an agreement.
Okay.
It's the best thing to do, man.
All right. Sounds good.
All right, Vincent.
Thanks so much.
Best of luck on this, man. I'm praying for you.
Thank you, man.
All righty. Sir.
Zach, what's up? It's an honor to be here.
What's up, man? How are you?
I'm doing good. So, very good news. I'm planning to join the M2M tomorrow. I'm very excited.
Awesome, man.
Yeah, I just had a question for you. So, my local market is St. Paul, Minnesota, but I watched your wholesale market tier list, and Twin Cities was like D tier, but Milwaukee, Wisconsin was Rig tier. So, I wanted to ask you, when I join the M2M, I'm looking for a market to dive into. So, should I do St. Paul, Minnesota, or should I do Milwaukee, Wisconsin, or do you have any other markets that you would recommend? I don't really mind the drive, 2, 3 hours, no problem.
I get it. I would do Milwaukee. It's a way better market. Milwaukee, by far.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah. Currently, right now, I'm just like listing a few virtual bandit signs through Craigslist and whatnot. But
Mhm.
yeah, I think I'm gonna do Milwaukee, and
There we
I'm
go.
really committed and excited, very eager to make this MTM work. I think that what you and Rick did with this was really amazing, just
Oh
giving
yeah.
us folks the opportunity and the time of the day, it's amazing.
Yeah. I mean, we got 7 people in Milwaukee who've done deal this last couple weeks there. Like, it's a great market. There's so much deals being made there. I think you have a lot of runway with it, especially even if it's virtual. I just thing is, I don't have like 6 people I could say, oh, these are all these people in Minneapolis and St. Paul that are doing deals. It's just not there. So I think you should stick to Milwaukee. And if you follow the M2M system, it's legit like a checklist. You'll join just when you sign up tomorrow. Make sure you hop on with the onboarding call, schedule it with Ricardo or Adrian in there, and you'll get onboarded. You'll know exactly what you got to start doing. Start messaging Corey and Evan like right away, and you're gonna be set up within a week, and then you're gonna start running.
Yeah, awesome. Oh, hopefully, I'll talk to you soon once I'm in the MTM. It's gonna go great.
Awesome. So is your name Sir? What's your actual name?
It's Sir. Yeah, just Sir.
Okay. All right. Well,
Yeah,
hopefully get okay. I'll look for a Sir tomorrow, and we'll reach out, make an introduction post, and I'll keep in touch.
great. Thank you so much, Zach. You're
All
the
right.
best.
Appreciate it, man. Boom. There we go, Sir. Congratulations. Sick. So if you want to join M2M, you can go to joinm2m.com. Kingsley, what's up? Kingsley, hello.
Hey, can you hear me?
Loud and clear, man. How are you?
I'm doing pretty well, sir. Thank you very much. Hey, I just want to say shout out to you and your dad. You guys are great. Thank you for the opportunities that you guys have brought to all of us. I mean, it's really amazing. So I joined M2M today. So I'm pumped about that. Ready to get started with that.
There we go. Congrats,
But I
man.
I wanted my X Leads account and my M2M bill to fall on the same day. So I can't, but right now I can't get into X Leads. So if somebody could like help me log in and renew that, um, I would appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you a email in the private chat.
Okay.
They'll get it. So, yeah, because you need
It's
X
just
leads
not
if you
letting
have
me log in.
M2M.
It's wanting me
So
to contact support, but I mean, if they can't get to it till tomorrow, that's cool. But I just,
that's fine. Do you see the email in there?
yes, support X,
All
yes.
right. Reach out to them, and within about 12 hours, you should get an answer.
Right
And
on.
that'll be the quickest way to get your question answered with that specific problem.
Okay, good deal. I mean, other than that, man, I'm looking forward to getting started. I know this is the best thing for me, so full steam ahead.
All right, Kingsley, it's awesome, man. What market are you in?
Well, I'm actually in Atlanta, so well, to be exact, I'm in Gwinnett County. So I know you're familiar with Gwinnett.
Oh yeah.
But I guess I know you guys say start in your own backyard. So I guess we'll start here. But whatever's clever, man. Whatever's the best market to go to, that's what I want to go to.
Yeah, there's some good ones, man. I'm doing a lot of deals, Duluth Norcross area. So
Okay.
a little more west in that area, but great area, dude. We have I've been sitting on this like 90K probate deal in that county. I don't talk about much, but
Yeah.
I'm actually going to fly out to Atlanta to record a video on that
Awesome.
property. I actually flew out Chicago. I did a $60,000 double closing in Chicago,
Amazing.
and I wanted to run out for that one. So I'm gonna run out and do that one over there. So in your county, I'm already, dude. I'll probably hopefully hit six figure. I'll be over six figures in that county this year.
That's awesome.
So, and that's
Yeah.
just like a one little county in Atlanta, right? So
Uh-huh.
if this idiot can do it, you can definitely do it.
Well, you're definitely not an idiot, man.
No. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But dude, it's
yeah.
pulling probates, man, in that
Yeah.
area. That's all. That's all.
Okay.
That's all it is, man.
Yeah, right on. Will do.
All right, Kingsley. So make an introduction post.
Yeah, I did
see
that. I did that earlier.
Sick. Okay, I comment on every single post in them to him, so I'll see it, and I'll message you on there, and let's get to
Right
work,
on.
man. Make sure
Thanks
you
a
message.
lot, Zach.
Of course, make sure you message Corey and Evan in there. They answer every day in there too,
Okay.
and hop on the onboarding call and just follow the system. And I'll be like, well, what should you do? I mean, just follow the M2M system.
Yeah, I got it. Will do.
All right, bro. I appreciate it.
Thank you, man. All right.
Thanks, man.
Bye.
There we go. And then is it Elta? Elta, how do I say your name? I'm sorry. I do not know how to say your name right now. Having a brain fart. Alta? Tuopa? Hello? Hello? All righty. Guess that doesn't know. No big deal. All right, let's answer some questions. Remember, open for any one-on-ones if you got any questions. The crazy stories of wholesaling. It's out there. If the cousin was impressive, he would have taken action already. Contract is signed, and now you do your work. They can't back out of the agreement they signed. I don't want to freak Vincent out, but I mean, they could. I mean, anyone can back out of the agreement. That's the thing that sucks about it. I mean, a seller can back out by just not closing or performing. So, unfortunately, it can't happen. That's why you want to still build a good relationship with the seller. Thanksgiving holiday, going to lose half a work week. December 4th coming fast. That realtor ain't selling in 3 weeks. Exactly, Jonathan. Jonathan Odell, man. He's always commenting some gems in the chat. Love it. How far back? I mean, 7 days. What do you do if a seller wants you to buy an appraiser for them prior to signing the contract? What? No. That's pretty dumb. They can buy their own appraiser. The appraiser ain't give them a real offer. They're just gonna push paper and give you a number to make it feel good. Realtor head office visit. That was bad. Felt dirty. X Leads has the whole package. There we go. So the present day, bro. Oh man, dude, we're doing more deal. All the community members we've had, it's bigger than ever, and our whole community more deals than ever. So I'd say yes. Oh yeah. Judith says, oh boy. Please don't judge me, but with all this things going on in the country, especially with this economy, is wholesaling good for buyers? Oh my gosh, Judith. Okay, Judith, let's talk. Judith, if you believe the economy is terrible right now, you are screwed. You are so royally screwed. Do you understand this economy? Okay. Now, if you talk to an Uber driver about the economy, they're going to say it sucks because they're Uber drivers. They're not getting paid well. If you ask a minimum wage McDonald's worker how the economy is going, they're going to say it's tough out there. If you ask somebody who owns a hedge fund, they're going to say it's great. So first and foremost, I don't know who you'd be talking to, but this economy is so good for wholesaling. If you want to talk about the economy, let's just look at GDP. Okay. So let's look at GDP by quarter. Okay. GDP growth rate. All right. So let's look at, do I have max stats? 10-year stats. Beautiful. Okay. Actually, hold on. All right, let's load up the stats here. Actually, where is it? GDP the last 30 years. All right, let's look at historical GDP from St. Louis Fed. That's great. All right, let me get these stats for you. Okay. So Judith, let me just show you the GDP stats. So I don't know what kind of world you live in, but the economy has been doing in the past, Jesus, 100 years, basically 80 years. Okay. And I'm not judging you, Judith, but I'm just trying to show you this. Since World War II, there's basically loading up. Hold on. There we go. All right, I'll just show that stat later. But basically, there's been two dips really in GDP pretty much since World War II, maybe 1984, 85. Basically, three dips. Crash of 1985 happened for like a couple quarters. So you could say the economy was shrinking. And the economy shrunk again in 2008 for about a year or two. And then the economy shrunk for like 2 quarters in 2020. Effectively, those were the 3 times where the economy, quote, sucked. If you look now in this economy, I mean, it's really how you view the world. But honestly, if you're looking at the current economy as sucking, just wait until GDP is negative for 3 quarters in a row. Then you'll know it actually sucks. Like have massive layoffs. We don't have any of these things going on. So I really understand where you're coming with this mindset. Like it's absolutely insanity right now. Like people are making more money than ever. People in the wholesaling are making more money than ever. Oh, but it's just the rich people. Who do you think buys our real estate deals? Rich people. I don't know. If you look at Apple, Microsoft, Domino's Pizza, like any of these companies, they're making money. So all these companies are making records amount of money. But if you work a minimum wage job at McDonald's, then maybe the economy sucks for you. But Judith, the mindset that the economy sucks is not based on any statistics. It's based on your little perception of the world. And it's just not the truth. So your truth and my truth are different. I go off of the statistics. You go off of feelings. And I would gander to think if you think the economy sucks, you're probably broke. It's fine. But I don't know, just look up the stats. I mean, ask ChatGPT, is this economy really bad? That's just my thoughts on it. Jeez Louise. I gotta say, you know, just gotta say the truth sometimes. Economy's great. I got Mark Distro for 450. Yeah, that's why you gotta use XLeads, bro. Just go to xleads.com. Help you out right there. Jason, which Jason are we talking to today? Yo,
Hello?
what's going on, man?
Yo, what's up? It's the same Jason Tavares. It's just on a different account, my phone.
I know Jason Tavares. What's going on, man?
What's up, man? So, I don't know if you remember the virtual market you told me to go in. But I'm closing a deal next Friday for 2,000. It was the deal that I messed up the offer on. I don't know if you remember the M2M conversation we had. Hello? Oh man, I think it glitched. Yo, Zach, you there? Yo, you there, Zach?
I'm right here. Sorry, my internet cut out.
Oh, you muted, I think.
Uh-oh. Hello. All right, it's working now.
No, I still muted. Actually, no, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Let me see. Hopefully I'm not frozen. Yeah, I can hear myself on there. I can hear you.
You can hear, for some reason I can't hear my. Can you add my other one? Because it's not working on my phone for
Yeah,
some
I'll add your
reason.
other one. Hello? Yeah, they
Hello?
said they can hear me.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my
Can you hear me,
gosh.
Zach? I'm sorry.
There we go. Okay,
I'm
what's
sorry
going
about
on with you?
All right, so yeah, so I'm closing a deal, the 2K deal on Friday. It should be good to go on for 2,000.
Okay,
I'm
there we
trying
go.
to, yeah. So I'm trying to see what would you do with that 2,000 to just be consistent in getting deals every month, because that's been my problem for the last 2 years also, like just not being consistent with deals.
Okay. So what did you do to get this deal?
This one, I actually cold called this one, and she was actually under contract with somebody else, a bigger company in my market that's getting way more deals, and they just didn't treat her right. They just blamed it on her that's the reason why the deal fell through. I came in, helped her out, and yeah, we just put something together. So yeah, it was a cold call.
I mean, you should hit more volume for cold calling then, bro.
The only thing that's what I was gonna ask you. The only thing is I can't, like, I'm not making excuses, but I'm working more so I can put more into the business. So like I really have no in between
Uh-huh.
the cold call. I'm falling more on texting. So I was wondering if you think I should hire one of the cold sensor VAs with that 2,000 maybe.
I would do. Are you an
Say it again. I'm sorry.
hello?
Yeah, I can.
Saying you
Can you
can't
say
hear me.
that?
Hold on.
It's like lagging a little bit. That's why.
There we go.
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. You're cutting out again. I don't know what's wrong with this. I don't know what's wrong, Zach. Your mic keeps cutting off.
Come on.
There we
How
go.
about
There we
now?
go. There we go.
Jesus, dude. Okay. I'd get the call center. I'd wait till like Tuesday though.
So get the
There's
call
gonna be a couple
center and then
changes. Yeah.
all right, and then from there,
That's
just
better.
because I'm still doing the SMS too. I'm just trying to, of course, up it from the plan that we're not
How many
up it, but
texts are you doing?
text right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, last 7 days only did 6,700, so not really scratching the surface. But I know how much you think I should up it this week? Maybe 2,000-3,000 a day.
You're an M2M. You know exactly how many texts to be sending out. It needs to have a 20 in front of it. At least 20K.
Yeah, I had to send an email because mine's not up on lock, like my week 2 or 3, and I've been here since like the first launch.
Okay, talk to Ricardo. He'd be the best guy to talk to.
Okay, so I'm supposed to be
But
doing
at least close to 1,000 a day, man. That's where I'd be at if I were
like,
you.
I'll do 2,000 if it's supposed to be 2,000. All right, cool.
Dude, you need to bump it up. You already seen the results from that much.
Yeah.
Do a little more.
Hey, let me ask you one more question, Zach. I feel like I had this problem where like I'm pulling lists and then I'm running back into like where I'm running out of like I don't know if it makes sense. Like I'll pull a list of like let's say 20,000, and then I'll cold call it or I'll text blast it, and then I don't know where to go after because like it's not many. It's not like I feel like I'm just pulling the same list back to back to back, and I'm not hitting new people.
Bro, I have no idea what's going on here. Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, you're good right now.
Okay, fine. What areas are we doing? Because I remember
It cut out again, Zach. Keeps cutting off. Nah, yeah, it went out. Zach is turning into Rick with the tech stuff now.
are we working?
Wait, speak again? Yeah, no, it's gone. Put the other mic on, the one you put on your shirt. That one was smooth.
On my shirt. Hello.
Yeah, there we go. You go right there.
Jeez, man. Sorry, guys. I figured this out. Okay. So, what market are you in?
I'm in the market you told me to go to, OKC.
Okay. How are you running out of leads in OKC? Let's
Not
pull a
running
list.
out of leads. I think I'm just I'm doing it wrong when I'm pulling my list. Like I'm not running out of leads. I'm running out of like I think I'm just circling back on the same leads when I'm pulling them.
Let's figure this out. Okay. Let's pull this list. So you're doing OKC's county?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Everyone's saying the mic's going in and out. Let me check this one more time too.
You're good on my side.
Hello. I think we're working.
You're good to go.
All right. Yeah, it sounds good on the live. Okay, cool. All right, let's pull this list.
And while you do that, Zach, can I ask you one more thing about the VAs? So when I'm doing my texting, I'm doing my calling.
Yes.
You suggest the VAs to be calling high equity, correct? Or is that not really like a set list for them to be calling?
Who's calling?
Like the VAs, like when I get the VA calls, like the VAs from M2M, and I'm also doing my 2K a day texting, like the list I give them is completely different from the text blasting. That's correct.
Yeah, it's gonna be kind of the same list.
Yeah, that's what I was confused with. Like, how do you split that up? Do I just give them a high equity list and then I SMS text blast a Atención list, for example?
Dude, there's something called the marketing cadence sheet inside of M2M. It shows you how to do all that stuff.
Yeah, I'll look over.
It's in the 30-day sprint. Talk to Ricardo if you can't find it. But
Like,
if I want
Ricardo.
like what?
I said that's Ricardo's the one with the booking calls, right?
Yes.
Okay, I got you. What were you gonna say? I'm sorry.
Yeah. So I mean, if you just pull a standard high equity list, man, I mean, just doing set of X leads right here. Now we're getting no sound. I can hear myself on here.
No, you're good. You're good. I think those texts are like those comments are delayed. That's why.
Okay. Oh yeah, they are delayed. Okay, single family, cool. Owner type, individual only. Owned for at least 4 years. Let's throw in 60% equity. Four years ownership. I mean, that's 57,000 right there. I mean, how are you getting out of there? How do you not pull in this? I mean, this is 57,000 on a standard high equity list. My question is, how are you running out of leads?
Yeah, I think I'm just pulling the same like leads over and over again, like the niche out leads from X leads, like absentee owner, and I'll just niche it out crazy with the filters. That's probably why.
I mean, bro, if you're adding in volume, you're going to have to. If you're adding in volume, I'd probably do like five years. And you're going to be at how many on this one? 54 is a lot.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't know how you're running out of list of goal.
Yeah. No, I think it's a mental thing. I'm just being an idiot sometimes. So for the high equity, do you think I should give that to the VA or
Bro, high equity, you can't run those volume yourself. You need employees. That's what M2M is all about, bro. So you need to get that down to 25,000. I would send a list like this and show it to Corey and Evan, which you're clearly not doing, which they're here to help you out. And they'll tell you exactly what you're going to be doing, man.
All right, cool. You right, Zach. My fault.
No. Dude, it's included, right? Like, use it while you got it, man. Like, if you do if you message the M2M team, they'll message you and help you out. They'll look at your own list. They'll take what to do. You can message them one-on-one every single day.
All right, yeah.
I actually sent them in there too.
Yeah, I sent them that text about because when I closed the 2000, I sent them a text on how I should put it back into it. But it's pretty. Yeah, I can really answer that question.
Ask
myself.
more specifics.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm trying to pull a list in this place. There's 3 coaching calls in there, and make a post. Say I'm struggling with this list. I'm more than happy to help you out, man.
All right, cool. And can I ask you one more question? I'm done here.
Of course.
It's not really related to host. I mean, it kind of is. I'm curious. Would you guys ever do like a live cold call with Corey and Evan, like a triple team, or is that like out the window?
Dude, it's in the works, man. It's in the works. Trust me, dude.
Bro, I got
there's
it.
There's a new system for M2M coming out with the calling. It's pretty dang scary, dude. And it's going to be M2M first. They're gonna be able to check all that stuff out, and then we'll probably add in a couple people in there. But yeah, we're testing out something for version 4 on X Leads that we're gonna get to M2M people to test out. Pretty good. And I'm probably gonna do a live stream very soon about this thing.
Yeah, cool. Because you and Evan together closing, bro, that'd be crazy.
Dude, I'm ready.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Zach. Have a blessed night.
You too, Jason. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
There we go. Awesome. All righty, guys. Let's see what the questions we got here. I've been trying to reach Jason White. I'll text him for you. Yeah, I don't know what's up with the audio today. It was fine last stream. So let me buy a new. I don't think it's the mic. We're trying a new computer. You know, I think no joke, guys. I think the 27-hour live stream destroyed the computer. No joke. I think it destroyed the computer. So probably my bad on that one. So I think I'm just going to buy another computer because I legit destroyed my computer doing a 27-hour live stream. Florida's definitely has some tough sellers still doing 120 calls today. There we go. William says, I have 3 hot leads per day, 4 hours on Saturday. What do you suggest I do for marketing? So I have 3 hours per day. Bro, William, if you have 3 hours per day, I would be pulling lists and calling, and I would be texting leads. See, I need to know what your budget is. I know your time budget, but what's your money budget? Let's see. Supposedly 90 days for your first deal, but obviously you have to take a bunch of action. That's the point. Have you done deals in the Bay Area? Yes, I've done deals in the Bay Area. It's not my favorite market, and don't recommend it for any beginners. But hey, there's money to be made there. Do you have any buyers in the land for Cape Coral? Yeah, dude, there's a lot of. I mean, if you just search land developers or home builders in Cape Coral, you're going to find a million of them. Great market. What's the fastest deal in your community from start to finish? I think it was Cameron got a deal in 2 days. I think he was the fastest one so far. We've only had the community for 4 weeks though, but I'd say 4. I would say 4 weeks. Ben says, Zach, my M2M form won't upload the lead to my dashboard. I've messaged on M2M. It's almost been 48 hours. So did you message the M2M team or the email? Let me know which one you did, Ben. Because you got to do the M2M school account to go message it. Yeah, Thanksgiving's going to, that realtor ain't going to have nothing going on there. Okay, so if X leads and you have a $200 budget, bro, I would send 20,000 texts because it would cost about $200 to send 20,000 texts with X leads. So that's most likely what I'm going to tell you to do. $200 budget, X leads. That's exactly what I'd be doing, without question. All right, let's see here. You tried messaging to the team, Ben. I'll go ask Corey and Evan. But how many texts per number of days? I mean, if anyone could send 500 let's call this 500 texts on government lists. That's a lot, actually. That's like, how many is that? 525. I mean, dude, that's 12,000 texts. If you could do 10, let's call it 10. If you could do 10,000 texts on government lists, you're going to be absolute golden pony boy. All right. Oh, you meant per number. Yeah, no. 100 per day per number. I thought you meant per text. No, yeah, you need to switch up the numbers. Just got to reformat the hard drive. I remember the first time I heard about wholesaling real estate in 2000. I thought it was weird, questioned how it was possible. Now you see all the people doing it now. Question that. All right, guys. So if you want to learn how to wholesale real estate absolutely for free, I have an entire free real estate wholesaling course and community right here called freewholesaling.com, where I will teach you how to wholesale real estate absolutely for free, step by step. I appreciate everybody hopping on today. And remember, I am going to do a stream Tuesday. We're going back to 2 streams. I had to take a little time off, but basically 2 streams every single week on the Flipbrick channel, and then obviously stream on this one too. And sorry for the technical difficulties a little bit. I'm going to get that fixed right now, and I appreciate it. So guys, this is Zach Ginn signing out. Go to freeholsing.com. I'll see you soon.